Justin.
Val, it's been a while.
Um, honestly, not tonight. I don't want to do it tonight. I'm not feeling
It's been a
myself.
while.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
I know.
And a one. And a two. And a you know what to do.
Hello,
Oh,
everyone.
sorry, this took so long. Wait, what? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was doing some background stuff for the shoot the ship. Anyways, yes, it's obviously 2003 here. We got mostly everyone here together for our latest episode of Shoot the Shit Saturday. We are joined here with Nickolas Zombie,
Hello.
the hostess with the mostest, Valkyrie Grinder,
That's me.
and we cannot forget our ringleader over here.
Hello, I am Ringleader 064, and I'm a
How are
dude.
you?
So yes, we're all here right now. We're here with our latest episode, Shoot the Shit Saturday, here only at Osnend Gaming. So if you haven't yet, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, all that fun stuff. Um, how is everyone doing?
Well, that's
I'm
not
well.
me. Go ahead.
I don't know. Everyone's like taking their time to talk today.
Let's not
I'm
rush
great.
into it. I'm fine. It's just happy. It's Friday. I've had a long, very, very long
Indeed.
Week?
drink or week.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm distracted by something right now.
It's all right. We're all a little distracted, apparently. It's a good thing we're not recording a podcast. Oh, wait. All right. Fuck it. I don't know what you guys are going to talk about, but I'm talking about fucking Spider Man. Yo, fucking Spider Man. Anyone see the trailer? Or no.
Yeah.
No.
No, I have not seen it. Go ahead.
All right. So, fuck.
Six.
How do I describe this without spoiling it?
Sinister Six.
Every orifice of
Sinister
my
Six.
body,
Shut it.
every orifice of my body excreted juices of pleasure
Yeah.
Um,
from my from my eyes to my I don't know what else I can actually say.
guys.
What orifice is there? Anyway, so yeah, Sinister Six, like Ring said, we're missing one, or maybe we're not. I don't know. Wet Goblin looked a little weird at the end. Uh, there's Spider-Mans in there. You can't see them. They've been scrubbed, but there's definitely fucking Spider-Mans in there.
Oh, there is. Yeah. It
I
was. It
heard
was
something
edited
about
or
that.
photoshopped out.
Yeah, you see the lizard get punched in the face in the Brazilian trailer. That apparently everyone is very much cares about this movie, which they should, and everyone's just watching every fucking little detail.
That's why I'm not watching the trailer because looking forward to the movie and I don't want anything spoiled for me, like
I haven't looked
visually.
forward to a Marvel movie this much since Endgame. Like even the last Spider-Man movie, I didn't give a fuck about.
There's even a little hint of action going on between Spider-Man and what's his face?
MJ.
No. Um, Doctor Strange.
Action. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they fight. Yeah.
Yeah, they fight. Yeah.
A little bit. I don't
Yeah.
know. It looks
Interesting.
really fucking cool.
It's one of those situations like Spider-Man's trying to do something like and Strange's like, no.
It looks like Spider-Man's trying to save everyone, which is the
Yeah.
most Spider-Man thing this Spider-Man's ever done.
Right.
So I'm very excited about that.
I mean,
Also, his MJ falls, and oh man, I want Andrew Garfield Spider-Man to catch her as a redemption for not catching Gwen.
you know what? You know though this I want you want I want to talk someone quick on this subject.
Yes.
We had the Toby Maguire Spider-Man. We've had the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, right?
Mhm.
And it just what's his name? Tom Holland's Spider-Man just feels the most Peter Parker and out of everything. Like
No,
to me, he does. But
big
that's
disagree.
okay. Which one do you feel is the most Spider-Man? If you say Tobey Maguire, I mean fucking this.
I'm gonna say that
Tobey Maguire.
I have nostalgia glasses for Tobey Maguire. I'll be
Yeah.
completely honest about that. and my
Right.
opinion is jaded is formed by that. That
Yeah.
being said, Tobey Maguire is the fucking most Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire is
Yeah.
the most Peter Parker nerd weirdo
Tobey
out
Maguire's
of
a
sync.
fucking
No,
tuck.
Tobey Maguire is the most Peter Parker. Life sucks. Everything sucks. Nothing ever goes my way. I'm Spider-Man and I'm sad, and that's like Peter Parker.
It's not Peter Parker
Life.
though. The
That's
Peter Parker
that's
from
that.
was the one in the
There's a
animated
bunch of Peter
series.
Parkers. That's a different Peter Parker.
Now
That's that's the best Peter Parker.
now Tom Holland said he doesn't want to keep doing this forever, which is natural, of course.
Listen, his contract's coming up, and he's gonna say these things so he gets more fucking money. That's
Yeah.
all he's doing. He's trying to
Oh,
get more
he's gonna live off
fucking
the
money.
royalties and all the other stuff from Spider-Man.
Yeah,
But
but the thing about
I would
having
like
a lot
to
of money
see
is like
Miles
I can have
Morales in the
more.
future.
Who?
I want to see Miles Morales in the future.
Yeah, me too. But I don't think.
I mean, he
I
was
feel like
actually
they're holding
hold on.
Miles.
He was already mentioned in the first film.
Yeah, but he's like, I got a nephew who lives here. Like, is his nephew like fucking 16? Is his nephew
Yeah, and
fucking a baby?
that
Is his
guy's a
nephew
prowler.
nothing? You don't know how old his nephew is.
That dude is a prowler though.
No, what I'm saying is they can drop that kid whenever the fuck they want. That
I
kid
have
could
Yeah.
to
be
step
a
away real quick. Go
zero.
on.
That kid can be 0.
Right.
Just a brand new baby, and like fucking 16 years from now, okay, now we get Miles. Or that kid could be like 16 and like, oh, Peter's done. All right, now we have Miles.
Yeah.
But like they didn't age him. They just like dropped him.
If you do this one version of Miles Morales, which is the one in Into the Spider Verse, which by the way is a great film, by the way.
Fucking amazing film. I love that
It
film.
is,
Yeah.
yeah. That one, that Peter Parker was not particularly old. He was like in his
He's
late 20s.
older. Wait,
Late
which
20s.
one?
The one who died.
Oh yeah. You're
In
right.
his
You're
late
right.
20s versus our Spider-Man, as far as I can tell, which was in his late 30s or mid 30s. He's just like old as hell. He's busted as shit. He's been doing it for too long.
Look now we thought that was our Spider-Man, but with this Toby thing, maybe it wasn't our Spider-Man. But it was Spider-Man very close though. But it did seem like him almost. But multiverses, dude. Multiverse theory is a bitch.
It is, but I mean, we were already diverging into multiverse anyway since the Loki series. I mean,
Yeah, which is fine.
would
But man,
screw
I
up, by
just
the
want to
way.
see. I just want to see all the
I do know
Spider-Mans.
that Loki, that particular Loki, is in the upcoming Strange film.
Yeah, honestly, I don't. I just like all the movies coming up. I don't care, but this Spider-Man one that happening right now, that's what I want. Like Eternals, I didn't give a shit. I still haven't watched.
Eternals was you couldn't give a shit.
I still
Like
haven't watched
there
it.
was no tangible connection. Like they make a
Yeah,
little joke.
but
And
also
then the trailer was
Venom.
bad anyways. There was no way to get the man attitude when I'm like, okay, they're like building shit. What the fuck is this? Like, how does this feel like a?
Yeah, no, I
And
don't,
then
I
the
don't
little joke
care.
about Iron Man and Captain America is like, that's
Like,
it. That's the only
we're
fucking thing that feels relevant. What the fuck is this?
yeah, it's I don't know. Eternals
I
is
heard the movie
just
did bad.
apparently, and it deserved to. Like I don't know,
It
but
was
anyway,
it was advertised bad. There was no excitement for it because
Yeah.
it kind of felt too far out of left field. Now
Yeah.
a lot of people made comparisons to Guardians of the Galaxy.
yeah, people kept
But
saying that, and I was like, nah, this ain't that.
the Guardians of
You
the
all
Galaxy is very different. Okay,
when
for
the
several
Guardians trailer hit, I was so hype.
right. On top of that, the soundtrack, which was
Yeah.
apparent in the fucking trailers, anyways.
Yeah, there was a
That
tone
made-
set.
Yeah, it helps set the film. But when you watch the Eternals trailers, like,
No, there was a tone set, and it was a very boring tone.
yeah, it sounds like I'm not entertained. This just doesn't. This feels like just another fucking. I don't know. It doesn't
It
feel
was
very
just a
entertaining.
filler to keep the Marvel train
It was,
churning.
it was weird. It was a filler, but it was also like, here's a bunch of cosmic shit that's kind of important. But
And then
I
it's like,
don't know.
why is it important? You know, there's no
Yeah.
highlight of that.
don't
I
know.
know Shang-Chi. I think it was Eight Rings.
Shang-Chi wasn't bad,
I
but
swear
you
to
know
God.
what? I
I
forgot
swear
about
to
it.
God. I know that. What was his name? Uh, the the dude who is partnered with Strange, Juan.
Wong.
Juan was in it.
He was in it really quickly. But you know
Yeah.
what? Actually, point on Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
I saw it. I thought it was good, and it felt not like a Marvel movie, but not like Eternals doesn't feel like a Marvel movie in like a good way. And like this
Yeah.
doesn't feel like a Marvel movie at all, but it's like its own thing. It's really cool.
Yeah.
until like the end. We're like, now you're in the Marvel universe. But I
Yeah.
don't know. It
Okay.
was a good
All right.
movie.
Yeah.
It was good. And
It did. It
honest,
did. Did it
yeah,
finally wrap up the whole 10 rings thing that was like established in Iron Man?
it did to a degree, and then that might be a continue thing in a different way. But it was good. I liked it. But again, it didn't feel like a Marvel movie so much so that I forgot it came out. But not like as I forgot the movie came out. I forgot that it was in the Marvel lineup.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because the Marvel lineup that I'm thinking of is like Black Widow, which was eh.
Okay.
Eternals, which is I don't give a fuck about, and
Mm,
the last Spider-Man movie was technically after Endgame 2,
yeah.
which is the
Yeah.
Phase 4 thing. Which again, last Spider-Man movie,
That's pretty good.
Mysterio was cool as fuck, and there were some good parts about it. I just
It teased the whole multiverse thing just a little bit, just a
yeah,
little bit. But then Loki came out. It's like, oh shit, that's actually a thing. All right,
yeah.
cool. We're in for the rock and run. And
You
then
but do you think of all these fucking movies and shows like now it's like just impossible to get in? Like,
no,
there's so much you have to watch now,
Speaking of
and
that,
there's so much coming down the pipeline.
I heard supposedly that Marvel Zombies is getting its own show on Disney Plus.
They are
correct. Mm-hmm.
animated.
Yes. So I'm kind of hyped for that, but then it's Disney Plus, so it's like, eh. So
You have
that
to
that
remember
little,
though.
It was. Did
The
you watch the What If episode?
yeah, we did.
It was pretty
yeah,
good.
we did. It was good. That was Disney Plus. So we can
Yeah,
already accept that it has a very good real possibility of being entertaining as hell.
Yes,
yeah.
but
I
I
didn't
want the
So
mind it.
gore.
I think
Oh
that
no, yeah, yeah. I wish there was more gore. There was some gore, but it wasn't like bloody gore. It was like sludge
it's an
gore.
animation, man. You just roll with it, and it's just
Yeah, but could you imagine that shit in like real life? Live action, that'd be so dope.
Yeah.
it's better off as an animated. Honestly, it really is.
Man.
Because then you don't have to worry about contracting out to Chris Evans. You don't have to bring out you in just to be in the zombified version. Doesn't have to do that way.
Well, it's
She'll be
voice.
sick.
It's them still doing the voicing though, isn't
Well,
it?
not all of them.
No, no,
Not Tony Stark or Captain America.
it was close. Well, there were close ones,
Yeah,
but no.
there's get yeah people who sound like him. But anywho, uh, of all that being said,
Mm.
this Spider-Man trailer, and I am the hype. The hype motor is
The
strong.
hype is real.
It's oh my god. I
Like
love
I felt
Spider-Man's
I
so
felt pretty
fucking
hyped up
much.
about Homecoming. I felt hyped up
I,
about Far Away from
I,
Home.
I was hyped about Homecoming because I was like, holy shit, he's gonna be back. But then like they just ruined it. Like, and Iron Man's in this movie. Like he had his own fucking movies. He has his own shit. This is Spider-Man territory. What the fuck are you doing? I don't know.
He's there because of fucking Civil War. That's why.
I just don't fuck. I don't. That's the thing I hate about this Spider-Man. He's just baby Iron Man, and I hate it so fucking much because Spider-Man doesn't need to be baby fucking Iron Man. He's good enough on his own. It's Batman, Superman, and fucking Spider-Man. Top three most fucking.
I did like the Iron
Everyone.
Man references. Thank you very much.
Iron Man's great, dude, but like fucking stop shoving Iron Man down my throat. I'm happy he's dead now.
Wow.
Fuck him.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He,
Fuck
he
him.
had his run.
He had his run. Fuck him. Thanks for saving the universe.
Well, he died, so you got your wish.
Exactly. Like, and it sucks because I liked Iron Man a lot, but man, did they shove him down your throat.
Yeah. And then the road after is like, we miss Iron Man, which is true.
Yeah, they're still shoving him down your fucking throat. Like, god damn.
Yeah.
He can't even rest in death. Spider-Man
By
2,
the way,
he's a giant mural of Iron Man.
Were the glasses destroyed? I forget.
They hope so, because those things are fucking OP as shit. And also, Peter Parker does not need to have those things.
Peter Parker.
Why'd you give it to him, a fucking 17-year-old, you idiot?
What the fuck were those glasses?
I don't know. ISMA. They had an acronym or some shit. Either way, bad Spider-Man movies aside, I'm hyped for this new Spider-Man. I'm hoping it's good. Hoping to see Toby as an old man. Hoping to see some cool shit. Just make me happy.
It'll be CGI.
I don't care. I
And
want him to be
you'll be
older.
fucking mad because they do such a shitty ass CGI job, and I'm gonna laugh because it's Tobey Maguire.
I mean, the other guy looks fine though.
Yeah.
Doc Ock looks pretty good.
Doc
So-
Ock was fucking sexy as hell, dude. Like,
He
fuck
looks
yeah.
good. I don't know about that, but okay. But
It was
he
Edith,
looks
by the way.
he looks good if it's CGI because he's been CGI down.
Also,
he's
Jonas
an older
fucking
man.
Jameson, dude. Jonas fucking Jameson.
Jonah.
Yeah.
Jonah Jameson. But yeah, he's there too.
I've been hearing not rumors, but like stuff on. I've been seeing just headlines saying that the current kid that's playing Spider-Man, he's being replaced, or he's not gonna be doing Spider-Man anymore.
Dude, I keep hearing these, and I don't even see these on the internet. I just hear people tell me this,
I
and
saw
I'm like,
the.
I don't know, I don't know, I don't
It
care.
apparently was an interview,
Yeah,
and
believe it.
everything just cited that interview. Like maybe he just doesn't want to do anymore. You know.
Well,
Again, I'm just saying he just wants money, dude.
he's doing
I,
the Sony movie. He's doing Uncharted, so I mean,
Dude,
he's still getting movie roles.
yeah, but like, I can't even see him as Nathan Drake. He's like, well, look, Peter Parker's Nathan Drake now.
Yeah, he's always gonna be
Like
known
he's,
as Peter Parker.
yeah, like
It
I
could be
don't
like
know.
the same thing like for the kid who played Harry Potter. I don't know his real name. I just know him by Harry Potter. So I mean, that's all. He's that
Tom
actor's.
Holland
Yeah,
said that shooting Uncharted absolutely broke him, whatever that means.
Let me see.
okay.
And apparently, Tom Holland's been having problems with paparazzi, so I understand his stress from that. You know, from the whole thing.
Yeah,
Um,
he's still
Rest with
relatively
it.
young too, right?
but
Like,
No Way Home
Yeah, dude's like 25.
at the time of the writing was his final or last film on the Spider-Man contract. So that's it for now, unless they renew the contract for additional films.
Which
yeah.
they are. Which when this movie makes $1 billion, of course they fucking are.
Oh yeah. And then Sony's
Yeah.
not gonna let go of Spider-Man, and it's still gonna be
No.
their cash cow. And whether it's gonna be him or someone else, they're still gonna run with it.
Yeah. I wonder if Venom's gonna be in it.
I didn't see any Venom, but you never know.
I mean, I didn't watch Venom, but I watched the post credit scene.
That's what I kind of have. I'm interested to see if that's gonna come to fruition. But yes, I
I
know what you're
hope it
talking about.
does. That's a waste of a post credit scene if it doesn't.
Yeah, that's where my mind went to as well. It's like,
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you a question because I haven't seen Venom. Okay,
You don't have to.
in the Venom post-credit scene, did it explicitly show Holland's Spider-Man?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You want spoilers for Venom? Let there be carnage?
No, don't
I don't
spoil
give a
it for
fuck.
me. I do.
It's not really a spoiler. Yes, there is.
It's actually Holland's Spider-Man in the thing. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, not physically there, but yeah.
Because
Yeah.
okay, so in the current timeline events, obviously Shield's no longer around, so they can't track anomalous events, which they would have definitely tracked
I
down.
mean, swords around.
Yeah, well, sword though, they're fucking weird. But they definitely would have tracked down, or at least kept track of Venom and its, whatever the fuck he was up to, because it's an anomalous event, of course.
Well, I think it feels like that thing at the end of that movie happens at the very beginning of what this Spider-Man movie is going to be.
somehow it seems like everything's gonna kind of link together, and whether or not
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a wait and
Yeah.
see. But
Yeah.
there at the end scene, whatever it's called, but yeah, it's kind of made me think. So we'll see. The movie's yet to come out. It's coming out later
Yeah.
this year, at the end of the year. But
It's like in a month actually from now.
yeah,
Man, where did the year go?
I am looking to see more about what Sword does. We always
Yeah,
obviously
no.
we saw what happened in uh what was that? No, yeah,
WandaVision?
WandaVision, yeah, sorry. Like we saw that obviously fucking Tyler Hayward was a dick, completely. But what happens to Sword now? Is it under control of Monica Rambo? Or, is it go to another organization? I mean, if you think about it, the US government now has uh substantial enhanced humans now in a sense. Like US agent for one, right? Which
Yeah, the
was
whole Thunderbolts thing they're trying to build too.
yeah. And then Monica Rambo, who even though she's sort of independent, is nominally under American government control. So I think we're seeing like some there's some sort of convergence towards government forces which can have an influence on overall on the films. I mean, we had that one chick who was like conversing with U.S. agent near the end of Falcon and the
Who,
Winter Soldier.
Elaine?
Yeah, that chick.
Yeah, Elaine
And then
Bennis?
and then she also talked to Wanda's sister at the end of uh, Black
Black
Widow.
Widow's sister.
Mm.
Yeah. So I feel like there's something building up there, to have like sort not like one of those anti-hero groups like kind of like what Deadpool did, but they're so on the government influence that they just counteract to use the usual protagonist, if you will. So I feel like this is starting to build up to something big and huge in the end. So come up down the line. That's my opinion.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Because I know it's still a ways away, but I think it's Sam Raimi. He's the one who's gonna be doing the Doctor Strange 2 movie, correct?
Well,
Yeah.
let's find out.
So let's wonder where Bruce Campbell is. Find a cameo.
Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, and this film is
Oh, what
under
if like Doctor Strange meets another Doctor Strange and it's Bruce Campbell?
Sam
Oh,
Raimi.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
This one will have Wanda, Wong, Christine Palmer, Carl Mordo. If you remember, he's
When does that come out?
next year in May.
May.
Something
That's
like
not
that.
horribly far away.
It also introduces America Chavez, who is a member of the Young Avengers.
There's so many people. I'm starting not to care again. Like Spider-Man just got me got me by the greatest. I love Spider-Man, but all the other stuff just
But
fucking much.
You can't say that. These are
It's
mostly
just
all,
so
all of them are the same
much.
characters except for one. There's only one new character in this film.
You know what I care about though? Blade. I want
Hey,
that movie to be
You'll
good.
never see a Blade because Denzel Washington.
He's coming. What are you talking about?
yeah,
Blade.
Blade movie's coming out.
it's gonna happen.
They're making a new Blade.
Really?
Did you not know? What do you not know about new Blade? There's new Blade, dude.
I haven't heard shit.
New
Okay,
Blade.
I haven't heard shit.
There's always a motherfucker trying to iron
I'm
skate up
looking.
there.
Let me see. The Blade reboot's been pushed back to 22. Filming has been pushed back to 2022, so that's a couple years away.
2022 is not a couple years.
It's a month away.
No,
Time is a cruel mistress.
it's the filming I'm talking about. The filming has not started yet.
Yeah. But you did apparently there's a Blade cameo, like a voice cameo in Eternals.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently.
I don't know.
Anyway, that's
I'm
been your Marvel minute.
Hey, you wrap up with Hawkeye. Jeez.
No one cares about Hawkeye.
I care about Hawkeye.
I hope Hawkeye is good because no one cares about Hawkeye. I'd be happy to be like, oh, this is a good show. Thanks, Hawkeye.
The time
Thanks-
actually the
thanks for killing
Hawkeye
time.
show time makes post fun of that because there's like jokes about like, hey, it's a superhero, and they run past him with like, and behind him is like Loki and like Captain America or something like that, and he's all like, oh whatever, nobody cares about me. Does Hawkeye is really like under the radar kind of hero. It really is. He has no real huge superpowers. He's just a regular dude with a fucking button. And there's a lot of humor involvement there. But there's also a really cute fucking dog, and that's all the reason to see it for me.
Hopefully Pizza Dog's good. But anyway, what else we got?
So I'm excited about Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, that came out today?
Yeah.
I mean, that came out yesterday? Keep the illusion going.
Yeah. Ghostbusters just came out, so I haven't seen it yet, but it looks pretty. Oh, it looks good.
What the?
Yeah, I was not super hyped about it, but
No.
I hope it's good.
I am. I didn't watch the recent trailer, but from what I have seen of it, that's when I really do want to go to the theaters, and it would be like the first movie that I've seen since the whole thing with COVID. Like I have not been to a theater since. I guess
I have. It's nice and empty. It's nice and empty.
What movies are you seeing?
It was a weird movie. It was forgot.
Might be why. I actually watched a lot of movies in the absence.
You know what? I want to touch this real quick. I know you had a problem with this movie.
Oh, we're talking about it? Oh yeah, I'm happy to talk about this.
So I recently saw Fallen.
Wait. I want to do a little intro, a little like. So talking about movies.
Uh-huh.
Do it.
I have finally watched Fallen Kingdom. And
Wait,
Now,
wait, before it came out?
no,
You got a pirated fucking version?
no, I rented it.
Wait, is that what it was called?
Fallen
Yes.
Kingdom. Yeah, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Jeez,
He
all
named-
right. I don't fucking remember. Anyway, go ahead.
Sorry.
So, movie was entertaining. The intro portion where they tried to convince Grady to go onto the island felt a little forced, sort of, because he tried entirely to play down his relationship with Blue, but then did a quick little cutaway with him watching the videos that he had when he was raising Blue when she was a baby and stuff like that, and so on and so forth, and that apparently convinced him to go on the island. Um, I did. I kind of wish that this was touched in the original Jurassic Park just a little bit, but apparently Hammond was partnered with a guy named Lockwood, which I guess Lockwood was responsible for a lot of funding that would go into the development of dinosaur embryos until they met Dr. Wu. And on top of that, the Dartmouths trying to decide if they should extract the animals or not from the island because of the volcano. And then it kind of is a stupid decision because you think of it this way, okay? These animals were brought back from extinction into our current predicament, right? But then the Dharma's like, yeah, we'll just leave them to die because it was just the way it's just the way it is. But it's like, well, hold on, we brought them into existence. It's humanity's responsibility to maintain those animals since we're the ones who gave them life to begin with. And this to be played later, dude. I know you already made your complaint earlier, but it's gonna play later.
Oh, I'm letting you finish everything you want to say.
Okay. Now, the double cross was fucking. I will say it was pretty good because you had Clara who was it was like totally misled, just bought into it without second thought, right into the whole thing. And Lockwood did know Hammond, so she kind of just went along with it because of familial history and stuff like that. So they get there, and Grady's double crossed by the hunters right off the bat. Fucking sucks. Blue shot. Shit goes south. And the chick who was under Claire is like a total, I guess, like badass in a way, sort of. She's like, if you kill me, there's nothing to say this dinosaur, which is true, because she was a paleo veterinarian. And then events goes down further. They eventually escape. They hop on the boat. Kind of dumb. I will say it was kind of dumb for the boat not to verify the truck. They just hop onto the ship at the last fucking minute. If I was there, I would definitely validate these guys are good to go. Just because, But I guess they made assumptions because of the hurriedness of the situation. Everybody's just like getting the fuck out. So the film comes into coming up to the kind of say the finale, if you will, and you learn, or the girl learns that she's actually a clone herself, much like the dinosaurs. And if you try to apply a logic the dinosaurs should be dead, then she should be dead too, because she's also a product of that very same genetic testing. Which I think this was Lockwood's point the entire time, because he was in such mourning that he found out he can do that, especially after the events of Jurassic Park, which then led to Macy's creation. And then the fucking Stidley which is the hard-headed dinosaur, was the fucking MVP. Dude was fucking hilarious. Okay, she bashed down shit just as it went through a fucking carnage in the auction when the Indoraptor was brought out, right? And just fucking shit up left and right. It was great. It was awesome. Especially since there was not a good fucking person there at that auction. It was all either arms dealers or criminal scum, underworld shit. It was pretty good. It was entertaining. I was, like, yeah, cool, whatever. Indoraptor obviously was an incomplete prototype, and as determined in the film, it did not have the bonding that was required to make it obedient as they wanted to be. Like it could kill with the laser pointer along with the harmonic sound, which triggers the dinosaur to attack that particular thing. But there was no other command structure to it. It had no mother per se, as it would be declared in the film. Things rolled down. Um, Eventually, they did Claire is a bright idea to let the dinosaurs out, but they're still stuck because the planet door is locked because of the toxins that are flowing through. She feels conflicted because she's partially responsible for everything. Which, by the way, the main bad guy kind of did. Like, hey, you made them and you profit out of them, so why can't I profit out of them too? Because I was because the whole thing. It was a whole my morals versus your morals kind of thing, and it was pretty good scene in overall if you're not like a shallow type. So the final decision made, and she decides not to release them, and they're just waiting for them to die, the dinosaurs to die, down below. And then the gate opens, and then it turns around, and the girl's there, like if they had to die, then if they shouldn't be here, and I shouldn't be here, but I'm alive, which you can understand that from her personal view, they deserve a chance as much as she does because the fact is she is alive. She's not a clone. She's a clone, but she is her own person. And same as with the dinosaurs, they were recreated. They should have a right to exist. And then the movie comes to a close. Bad guy is fucking torn apart by a T-Rex and a Carnotaurus. Which, by the way, the Carnotaurus, I think it was like a fucking humorous sidekick to the T-Rex. That's twice that Carnotaurus gets his shit slapped in by that T-Rex. Twice. Once on the island and once in the parking lot. And he just gets knocked the fuck out. Like, get the fuck out of here, you little bitch. You ain't shit. The Indominus Rex fossil is destroyed, but who knows if they already have the data. Wu is nowhere to be found. So obviously things will happen there. Several dinosaurs were sold and went out to separate locations. The Ankylosaurus, the juvenile Allosaurus, and I think one other one too. And then you have a brief, montage at the end, where dinosaurs are, starting to spread out, like the T-Rex with that lion, and then the blue on the outskirts of the suburbia area and stuff like that. And I get what Grady was going at because of the impact and the complications from the decision that was involved, in that decision. And Claire was directly responsible for everything that went wrong up to a certain point. She did authorize the creation and release of the Indominus Rex. That's what brought the park down. And that's what started the current madness. If they had not created the Indominus Rex, everything would have been fine. But that didn't. That's what happened. Because at that point in time in the film series, she did not care. It was all about money for her. But the whole incident obviously opened her eyes because afterwards she created the Dinosaur Protection Group, which is an organization that's trying to save the dinosaurs from the get-go. Like, yes, the park was going to fail regardless because of the volcano and all that. But if the park had been successful as it had been maintained, then there'd been a much better, more organized way of withdrawing the dinosaurs off the island. Now, there's questions about if Isla Nublar is still around. That's up in the air in the universe canon. We do know that Biosyn is returning in Jurassic Park Dominion, along with Dodson. We got Dodson here. That dude, he's back.
What?
Yeah, Lewis Dodson. He was the secondary antagonist in the first film.
Oh, that's right. I was thinking the heavy set guy, but no, it was
No,
the
he's
skinny
fucking
guy.
dead. He's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dodson's back. The same actor too. That makes it even better. Now I'm currently me and Nick Val here have been playing Jurassic World Evolution 2, which some of the game actually takes place in between Fallen Kingdom and Dominion. And in the series, in the events of the campaign, the CIA is mentioned several times is directly involved. You don't exactly see what they're doing, but it kind of throws a hint at you like CIA is no fucking good. Be ready for that, right? And
Ring.
uh,
Are you done talking about the movie or?
ongoing in between the movie and the game. Thank you.
Okay, I just want to just let me know when I can. Just continue.
Yeah, I'm almost done. So, all in all, Fallen Kingdom was overall for me at least. Some parts were a little sketchy. Otherwise, the storyline was good because one, Isna Lubar needed to be destroyed. The past films, Jurassic Park, JP2, JP3, it all came back to the same formula. Get on the island, get into a situation, escape from the island. That has been a repeat thing for every Cena movie, right? Even Jurassic World to an extent, you have to escape off the island. Or in this case, they're just trying to deal with the Indominus Rex. With the island destroyed and it's off limits now entirely, the next movie cannot fall back on the same storyline. So in a sense, Fallen Kingdom was a blessing in that regard.
Now we have to get off the planet.
Yeah, sure, why
It's
not?
gonna be like Elon Musk.
Yes, Elon Musk will save us by putting us on giant arcs and going to space, just like Wally. I felt it was a positive for the storyline overall. That's all I'm saying. And now we got a new story coming up. It cannot be the same recycled shit. It has to be it's something that's now involving government forces, which throws everything into a total distract way. And Doctor Wu is becoming more and more the central antagonist in the series. So that's where I stand right now. You may go ahead and proceed. Nick.
Thank you very much. I'm just gonna get my papers together. Fallen Kingdom. What an appropriate name, as it is the Fallen Kingdom of the Jurassic World franchise. Okay, so this movie's so fucking stupid. So goddamn stupid. Now we want to save the dinosaurs because we gotta they deserve the lives, even though we just made them for profit. Like, why? Why does the CEO lady want to save the dinosaurs now when it like butchered hundreds of people? Like it's a they're trying to save lives. That's dumb. Whatever. And then like, oh, we gotta go get Chris Pratt back because now he's living on a farm or wherever the fuck he is. It's been a while since I've seen this movie, but I still don't care. And like, they get them together and they're like, oh, we kind of we liked each other, but now we don't like each other, but we still like each other. And like, oh, there's no kids anymore, but now we have this plucky fucking doctor lady who's takes no shit from no one. Like, okay, cool, whatever. You're nobody. And there's so many. I think there's another character in there that's very forgettable that I don't care about.
Justice Smith.
Yeah, sure. Anywho, so they get to the island and there's a volcano going off or something, and they gotta save as many dinosaurs, and then like they can't save the dinosaurs, so you just get to watch dinosaurs die, which is like okay, like that ending when they're leaving the boat and the freaking long neck dinosaur. I can't remember the proper name. I apologize. It's like yes, it's like just fucking like dying, save me. Like, why are we looking at that? Why are you trying to make me feel bad? What the fuck is this shit? Okay.
For the note, me and Val cried. Okay.
I know why is that there though? Come on, why are you making me feel bad about this dinosaur dying? What the fuck? It's so like fuck you movie. And then they gotta do a blood transfusion on the fucking Velociraptor. So obviously T-Rex blood's the same as Velociraptor blood. So let's go get the blood from the fucking T-Rex, which is a different species, and shove it into the Velociraptor to save Blue's life. 'Cause science. Fuck you for that too. That's dumb.
I mean, if it's close enough, it could be a genetic markers on that can make
So
sense.
I can take dog blood?
If it's the correct type, sure. I think
okay.
primate blood.
Well-
I think actually the more appropriate analogy would be primate blood.
Listen, I know, I get the idea, but a T-Rex and a Velociraptor are two different things. Even though they fuse them in the movie, two different things. So anyway, that's a dumb plot line. And I haven't seen the movie. You just saw the movie. You went into great detail about it, and it's been a long time since I've seen it. I think it was like when it came out in theaters. So I'm just gonna go to the points that still piss me off to this day. The guy who's Hammond's silent partner that we never fucking knew about, who was just made up for this movie, like you just wish Hammond was alive so you can put him in this movie, don't you? This is all this man is. Let's be honest here. And then like he cloned his daughter. Like okay, you got cloning technology to clone dinosaurs. I can see the logical step to cloning humans. That being said, that's fucking stupid for a fucking Jurassic World movie. But I digress. It's even stupider that it becomes the key point of the movie later on. So anyway, and then they get to the fucking thing, and then there's this weaponized dinosaur, which is just a smaller dinosaur from the last movie. And all this being said, I fucking love Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park 1 is fucking awesome. It's one of the best movies ever made. Went to the drive-in like last year to go see it again. It was so good. I even like the other two. Not as big as a fan. I don't remember them as well. They're still good. And Jurassic World was the shit. It was one of those reboots where it was like kind of like Force Awakens, kind of, where it's like the same movie, but not really, but better. But when you saw a T Rex and a Velociraptor tag team that dinosaur and fucking, oh, that was sick as fuck. I loved it.
It was.
And
I was in.
it was so good. It
I
was
saw
so
the-
fucking good. I
I
was
saw
like,
it in
oh my god,
theaters,
it's
dude.
tag team
You're
wrestling.
right. You're right, dude. I saw it
The
in theaters.
fucking Velociraptor comes in with the chair.
Yeah.
Sick as fuck. It was
From
so
out of
good.
nowhere.
Out of fucking nowhere. It was so good. Out of nowhere was that other dinosaur that came out of the fucking water and grabbed it. That was sick as shit. I loved it.
That was some
Again.
Undertaker shit right there.
It was so fucking good. Again, I'm a fan. But this movie is not. Oh, this movie just pissed me off so much because I'm a fan. So anyway, there's a little version, which is the Velociraptor T-Rex hybrid again, and it's weaponized. And how do we use it as a weapon? Well, what we do is we point this gun at something and shoot a light at it. And then the Velociraptor goes gets it. I'm going to repeat that sentence slower so you can understand how stupid that is. We point a gun at something and shoot a light at it, and it goes after it. The gun that could hold a bullet that we could shoot it with instead sends a dinosaur.
You know what's the part about that though is you don't need the gun. The
Then
device.
why did they use a gun to
I
demonstrate it?
have no idea. This is something that should have been thought through. They should have thought about it this way. Yeah,
The
but
writer should have thought about it. But you know
the
what?
laser-
They didn't. Ring, I let you finish. I let you finish all your things, and I didn't interrupt you. You let me.
Okay, continue.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing you. I'm
Okay.
agreeing with you. Your complaint's valid.
Gotcha.
I'm saying is
They are what you're saying. They could have shown anything else. That would have
Yeah,
been smart. But they used a gun.
Yeah.
So my direct theory, you're pointing a gun at something, you get a bullet in there and you shoot it instead of throwing a dinosaur to get the thing with the light. Dumb. I digress. Let's move on. But it's this dumb gun thing.
it's the dumb
And
gun thing and the
It's
laser.
very dumb. It's very
It's a
dumb.
laser, so it is
It's-
not limited by range as much as a gun.
It's
But
still a gun.
the
Yes, sniper
concept,
rifles are very powerful. Anyway,
yeah.
now the dinosaurs are all trapped and there's dinosaur death juice going around.
Yes.
And the dinosaurs, we have a Sophie's choice of do we let these dinosaurs live or do we let these dinosaurs die? And the adult in the room who was a CEO of a dinosaur park who became a conservationist of dinosaur lives looks at the situation and thinks this is tough, but we probably should let these dinosaurs die. We played God and we fucked up, and this is nature fixing itself. All right, let it be. Sad moment. Dinosaur's gonna die. Oh my god, the door's opening. Why is the door opening? What is this? Who let this child hit the button to doom thousands upon thousands of lives? And why are we doing nothing but just watching it happen? Well, I'm a clone like them. So if I don't deserve to live, then they don't. Are you saying that the little baby girl doesn't deserve to live? Are you heartless? You fucking dumb bitch. You are human. You're different. You didn't ask for this. We can let you. That's fine. These are monsters, basically, that will eat other humans. You
Hey,
have
Nick.
doomed real lives here.
Nick,
Yeah.
Tell us how you really feel.
Okay.
So-
I'm just okay. What I really feel is like this movie wasted 2 hours of my fucking time. When I had to sit next to someone who was like, "Oh my god, that was such a good movie, wasn't it?" Like, no, it was fucking stupid, and you're stupid if you liked it. I'm sorry, not you guys. I apologize, but fuck this movie. It's so
Look,
fucking dumb.
all I'm gonna say is I need you to narrate um, the whole movie reviews for me from now on because you make me either want to watch it or not. But I can just imagine like this have this visual now of this movie that I actually did like, and I do agree with you to an extent because there are some like really fucking stupid moments in there, but because I do love Jurassic Park so much, I do like love this movie as well. But
Which is
it's
fine. I don't want to take your joy away from the movie.
but no,
If
you
you
have
liked it, good.
valid you do have a very valid point. So I'm
Yeah,
not disagreeing with you.
No, that's fine. You can
But
disagree. Everyone deserves their opinion. But I also am a fan of these movies. And as a fan of these movies, I feel like they spat in my face. And I'm like, well, fuck you too then.
I don't like them playing with my emotions and making me cry over fucking dinosaurs that don't truly exist. I mean, like, okay, back in the day,
I mean,
yes,
lots of
but
things don't really exist. But yeah, no, I mean, that was
but
fine. It was just like, really, did we need to watch the cute the little fuck die?
it's like
Okay.
chick flicks. Like,
Yeah.
why do you have to bring the mush stuff in? I mean,
It was weird. But anyway, that's how I feel about Jurassic World.
I'll give
The
that
Fallen
review.
Kingdom. Yeah, we can snip that off if you want. I don't care.
Yeah.
Leaving it
No,
in.
that shit's staying in. That shit's staying.
I mean, you can snip it out as its own fucking video. We'll post it double. I want people to know.
Well, like we're like 46 minutes in, so like 20 of us Spider-Man, like the other 20 was Jurassic
A movie
Park.
that came out 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Why the
Nice.
fuck not? I mean, hell. Okay, so the reason why I watched Fallen Kingdom is obviously because Jurassic World Evolution, 2 just came out.
When does that?
So
When does the actual movie come out then?
2022 next year.
Oh, that's cool.
They
Hopefully.
finished filming, which by the way, someone leaked the first few minutes of the movie somehow, somewhere, some way. Uh, from what I saw of the stills, they went with actually accurate dinosaurs, like the
Wait,
ones
there's
that
feathers?
yes,
Why? How?
because you gotta remember, all the dinosaurs on the islands are mutations. They're adapted with fraud DNA.
No, I know, but how would the dinosaurs that came out of what the little girl released turn into dinosaurs with feathers?
No. The start of the film occurs back in the Cretaceous period.
What happens in real life time? Like back
Like it,
then?
it,
Back in
it
the
goes
day.
back. Yeah, it goes
Oh,
back.
okay.
In
Okay,
flashback,
that's fine. That's completely fine.
which establishes the main rival dinosaur.
Is it a giant chicken?
It's if I remember correctly, it's a Hedontosaurus.
The Caucasaurus?
Hedontosaurus, like gigantic.
Cockadoodle-doo?
Uh,
I hate these. I hate like it's fine that they put feathers on dinosaurs if that's accurate, but I kind of also fucking hate it.
well, I mean that's what they had. You know,
I
that's what the
hate you,
dinosaurs
science, for
actually
ruining
had.
cool dinosaurs.
But actually, some of these ones were actually the better with feathers, anyways. Like they have a type
Where
of
are
raptor.
the feathers? Where are the feather fossils?
They've been found already.
Have they? I need to.
As
look
Yeah.
into
Animal
this.
Crossing.
I feel like I was more of a dinosaur person when I was a child.
Like they found like several dinosaurs they have found in recent times. They actually had a little imprints on their bones, much like current birds have that have those imprints where feathers are currently. On
Interesting.
top of that, they found several dinosaurs that actually had imprints of feathers around their body when they were fossilized. So some dinosaurs did have feathers, not all, but some did. Typically, it was like avian type dinosaurs like velociraptors, not but
Also,
dromaeosaurs like Deinonychus, Utahraptor, Velociraptor. They all had feathers because they were like a kind of a halfway bridge between dinosaurs and birds.
all right. Okay,
Uh,
wait. I feel like this dinosaur talk will go on forever. Obs,
Yo.
did you have anything to bring?
Just kind of recapping like the last Jurassic Park movie I saw when it came out. it
Uh huh.
forgettable. I don't know. I only saw it then. I have it on disc, but I honestly barely remember the movie. So
It was a while for me too, and I only really remember the key parts that I hated.
yeah. So I don't know. Maybe rewatch it, but I think I kind
I'm
of
not
saw it as like a one and done.
I'm not gonna do that to myself.
uh,
I watched Jurassic Park again. That movie's very good.
yeah, we watched that one the other day. It was
That's
good.
such a good movie. Like, you can go back and watch that one. And just like, man, that was a good fucking. That was not a waste of time.
So slightly different topic. I was talking to Val about this. I think it was talking to you, Val. No, I was talking about somebody else. Okay, so
Okay.
okay, have you read the Jurassic Park novels?
I read the book.
Not
Okay,
yet.
No, I have not.
no. Okay, my dude.
I've heard it's much better. I've watched some YouTube videos.
Way
I
better.
fell down the YouTube hole of Jurassic Park like a little bit after the Kingdom movie,
It
and I was like, oh,
honest,
this is pretty good.
the novel puts the fucking movie to shame.
Yeah, no, yeah, it sounds a lot cooler. People die a lot gruesomely. Books are always better. It's just that the thing about books is
They're so
you
big.
gotta read a book,
Yeah. So
right?
the
Which
first
is
The Jurassic Park book was pretty fucking
I
good.
listened to it.
yeah,
It had a slightly different ending compared to the movie.
yeah,
Hammond does die in that one.
yeah.
So does Ian Malcolm, or at least he's like incapacitated. Muldoon, I think, survives. The
Love
Velociraptors are
Muldoon.
such a huge fucking threat in the novel.
Clever girl.
There's also more dinosaurs, like the Carnotaurus is in the I think is in Jurassic Park.
Wu
Lost,
dies in the movie. I
huh?
mean, in the book. Wu, Henry Wu, he dies in the book, the
Yeah,
first
Wu
book.
dies. Yeah,
Does die.
yeah. Lost World is a fucking different book. Everything is just almost completely different in
I would
comparison.
assume with all the stuff that happened in the first movie, it's the first one's different.
That
It'd
one
have
was
to be.
hard to get through.
It-
It
Lost
was
World was just massively different. They never went to San Diego. Okay, everything occurred on
Oh,
the island.
that was another key point. I'm sorry, I forgot about the fact you said they're not retreading stuff. There's dinosaurs in the city. That's what
I
they're
said
here to do.
they can't go back.
They can't go
That's the
back.
big
But you said
difference.
they weren't retreading old stuff. They're retreading that. They're retreading that.
Motherfucker. I
Just
said
saying.
that, yeah, but did they actually go back to the island?
No, but they're gonna retread dinosaurs in the city. That's what I'm talking about.
But they weren't in the city.
They're gonna be.
yeah,
Yeah,
There's
they're
no one.
gonna be.
they're gonna be, but it ain't the island no more. That's for sure.
Well,
You
in the
can't.
second book, it does say that the dinosaurs were going to
Yes,
the island.
there were velociraptors and compies making it to the mainland. Yes,
I love
that
compies.
that
Those
was
little
happening.
freaks.
They're little dicks, but they're awesome.
Yeah.
But the
All right.
the events of the Lost World novel is fucking black and white between the film and the novel. Like they're just totally different.
Yeah.
Of
I'll
course,
listen.
the third book was not written because unfortunately Crichton died. You know, the author.
Yeah.
So that was unfortunate.
Hey,
That's why JP3 was so weird.
speaking
You
of
know,
books and the beloved movie series, I'm just curious. You guys like watch the Harry Potter things, the books, the movies?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like, why is November like Harry Potter season?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I feel like every time it gets cold, everyone's like, "Oh, let's watch some Harry Potter."
Let's find out.
I think I was saying it's like an ad or something as like the 20-year or whatever
Were they
anniversary for
released in November? Is that why?
it. Probably it's probably for like a
That
holiday movie.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I was curious. You know, we're talking about movies and books. That was the whole thing.
November 14th, 2001 was the release of the first Harry Potter film.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's why people got that nostalgia on. Which,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I'm hyped about Spider-Man. I can't fucking diss him. Yeah, man. If Tobey Maguire's like pizza time, I'm gonna throw up my fucking chair.
I like the Harry Potter films. What can I say? I
Harry
really
Potter
did.
movies are they're good. They're pretty good. I haven't watched them in a while. I kind of want to rewatch them, but it's been like so long.
I try to find out all these like references in the movie, like events and things that happen, in some part in the Harry Potter lore, and I kind of sucked into it a little bit, and like I downloaded this stuff now, like what the fuck is this talking about? Like what is this? What is this
See,
creature?
like I've never done that with Harry Potter. I never fell down that rabbit hole. They're fun movie. They're just I never fell down that rabbit hole.
I fall down that rabbit hole with Jurassic Park for sure because I'm trying to find out more information. what else comes to mind? Star Wars, obviously, because that's the whole universe. Um, oh, dude, I need to see this film, and you should probably too. Dune.
Oh yeah,
I've
I
been
keep hearing
hearing,
Dune's good.
I hear magnificent fucking things about Dune, and guess what? It's on HBO Max, Val.
Ob's my cousin.
I
Have you
know
watched
it's
Dune?
on
Yes.
HBO Max. It's
How was
probably
Dune?
coming
Ob's has
soon.
seen Dune.
Yes.
What'd you think of Dune?
Ornithopters.
It was good. I liked it. Definitely worth seeing at home in my opinion, just because the movie is like 2.5 hours long. So,
But it's like, do you think the visuals would have been better in theater?
IMAX, if anything.
uh,
Like that's what I kept hearing. Like it was a visually like really intense movie.
n- I don't know.
I've
I've seen other visually intense. To me, no. That's again, that's just my opinion. For me, like a movie I was very happy to see in theaters, especially in IMAX, was Blade Runner 2049. For me, that
Yeah,
was worth it. For this one, for Dune,
yeah.
if you like sand and seeing a giant sandworm,
Ooh.
then
You know, I don't like sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere.
I remember there was a mentioning about a comparison between the original Dune and the current one. Like they wanted the ornithopters to like have a presence on the film, but they didn't do it back then because it just felt too fucking cheap or whatever.
yeah,
But they were in the novels and stuff like that, and apparently the ornithopters in its current iteration in the film, from what I've seen on YouTube, has been just beautiful, just wonderful machines.
Interesting.
I know it's a two-parter, I think.
Yeah,
Like,
they announced that part two is being worked on now.
yeah, but from my friends on a server, they're just salivating over the entire film. Like it was like a godsend, if you will. So I'm
Kind
definitely
of want to
spending
watch
some
it,
time
but
in the very near future to watch that.
yeah, kind of want to watch it. Not super intense about it. But we went heavy on. This is a movie podcast. We went heavy on movies today. Obs,
yo,
you and moi have some movies to talk about that we watched not too long ago.
at
Of
the draft house.
yes, a very friendly giant lizard we watched.
Yes.
Actually, all the movies we watched, he was not friendly at all. He was actually very monstrous in the movies we watched.
Yes.
It's involving Godzilla.
Yes,
Yes, the King of the Monsters. There
yes.
was the 67-year anniversary of the King.
It was 67. I thought it was 65.
67.
Was it?
By
Oh,
the
okay.
way, about that, you mentioned on the other podcast that Shin Godzilla was the most powerful Godzilla in so far.
If we're not talking about those weird anime ones, yes.
Because the anime one,
That
I
weird
think,
anime one. I
and
watched
on
that.
Netflix, that version,
Yeah,
I think that ranks as a much more powerful
it
Godzilla.
probably is, but
Because considering
I
that
just
thing is
didn't care.
fucking like
It's
massive.
Godzilla Earth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that thing is massive in size.
yeah. But let's
Despite
talk about good Godzilla. Obs, which ones did we watch?
We watched, yeah, Shin Godzilla. That was the first one we saw, which was good. It's been a while since we got to see it and got just seen his little evolution, his little goofy eyes that got transformed to something more
Love little
sinister.
weird fish Godzilla Shin. So
Yeah.
weird.
Um, for the life of me, I can't
Also,
remember the titles for the double features.
I do, and I'll get them right now. But man, watching Shin destroy Tokyo, oh man, it's so good in the big screen. That
So
fucking
okay,
giant fire that turns into a hyper fucking laser that goes from a hyper laser to his tail.
Yeah.
yeah.
Ah, it's so fucking good.
How would you rank Godzilla 2000 comparison to that? Like how
Compared to Shin?
sure, why not?
Oh, dude, that thing's like, I mean, other than nostalgia goggles, it's terrible compared to Shin.
It was
I
all
don't know.
right.
I
Uh,
Godzilla 2000 has that soft spot. Have a soft
Yeah,
spot
no, I
for it.
mean, I like it too. It was a Godzilla I grew up on. I fucking love that one. I have a fucking toy of it right now that I'm looking at. It's fucking still does the stomp. It's dope. Dope as shit. Love that thing.
I had that one weird fucking monster though. Big ass muscle bound one that had like
Were you
teeth.
talking about the TV show?
No, the series movie. Godzilla Millennium.
Oh, Millennium. I thought you meant like the fucking 98 one for some reason. I'm sorry.
That I would call it US Godzilla.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
that
I'm
was the
sorry.
case.
Go ahead. I didn't watch Godzilla 2000.
Godzilla 2000 was really interesting because it had, I don't know, like it of course involves the alien shit. It always does in one form or another. And see if I remember correctly, it's been a long time because last time I saw it was at HBO. And it was like 2002 or something like that. Uh, so basically, a bunch of I think it was either Godzilla versus like either a bunch of monsters or it was a certain monster who was like a mutant from outer space, Millennium, I think it was, and uh, it was I can't remember clearly, but I do know that aliens are trying to take over Earth or some shit or create a new empire, and they were just trying. They got the regenerative properties from Godzilla's DNA from for some reason, but then and they used it on their bodies just to help them to create a giant monster themselves, and
Yeah.
it was just one fucking wild ride.
Yeah.
Uh,
And, the other movies we watched were Return of Godzilla
mm.
and Godzilla versus Ballante. Which, man, the end of Godzilla versus Ballante is one of the funniest things I've seen. When
Yes.
the
So
Ballante dies, and you just see that lady's face poorly photoshopped and like Poochie fucking moving up the screen. It was so
Violante.
yeah, Ballante.
Yes.
Oh, it was so good. It was fun. They were both really good. Godzilla's an asshole in Godzilla Returns. I love it.
Oh yeah.
It's like supposed to be like a sequel to just the first Godzilla, right?
Oh, that thing is fucking ugly.
Yeah, Ballante's ugly. Well, at first she's pretty. She's a pretty rose.
Yes. And
Then
then
becomes
But
a
then they
hideous monster.
transform into this giant fucking thing that reminds me of those creatures on Kong Island.
Yeah.
Now
well
I
the
have to wonder if they are the same, like a subspecies or something like that. Just
Ballante is a clone. In that movie is from Godzilla's DNA and
yes.
human DNA and
With
plant
the
DNA.
rose, yeah.
Yeah. So
okay.
that's why it looks. That's why it has the mouth kind of.
Has there been any news about any further legendary films pictures, like additional Godzilla uh MonsterVerse films
I
at all?
wanna say that they are gonna try and do more. I think it was supposedly depending on the success of Godzilla Kong, but that movie did really good, so I'm assuming they're gonna do more. It's a win-win for everyone because it's more money for everyone. But I like the third one, Godzilla Kong, but it just seems so separate from all the other movies. They kind of like dismissed everything from the previous two movies, and then I was getting hype when with Ghidorah. It's just like, oh, this thing's not from this world. It's from outer space. I was like, well, what the hell else is from outer space that they're gonna try to include in here? And then they completely just shelved that, and then they went this whole with Mechagodzilla which they didn't even mention the terrorist organization just very briefly. And three with Godzilla versus Kong, they briefly kind of like half-assed, like, oh, are you them or whatever? And they're like, no, but they
So would you think then that it's just merely a thing about a gradual setup, towards something like that? Like, okay, what I'm referring to is like, you know how Marvel just kind of sets up things as down the road, like instead of just shooting forward with everything. Um,
It doesn't
wouldn't it be
feel like that.
I
it wouldn't be fair to say that it'd be like, um, because we all know that there's a lot of monsters within Godzilla's verse, right?
yeah.
There's of course Khan, there's Mothra, there's all sorts of unknowns and lesser ones, Baron,
I
things like that. It feels like I don't know. There's a whole thing they can tap into, but it has to be done right. But it would not make sense to jump straight into aliens. I will say that.
I want to say I don't think so because, like I said, part three is completely different from the other two movies. I mean, they completely got rid of that big ass airplane. They got rid of all those actors or that whole angle from part two and part one. They completely just did away with all that. They brought in this brand new billionaire that was never mentioned in all these other movies that has a super high tech um, technology, but I figured they went safe with Godzilla versus Kong, and it's kind of a wait and see, depending with negotiations, contracts, whatever the licensing, we can try and make more movies. But instead of going to outer space with Ghidorah, they played it safe and did Hollow Earth to kind of keep it contained with the story. There's no cliffhangers, there's no what have yous. But then if it does get greenlit for more movies, then they can um, figure out more monsters from space and all that.
So I'm reading here. As of this year, they actually said that additional films are on their mind. Uh, the latest update, which is August 2021, was that writer Max Borenstein say that there may be some new interesting installments coming due to the success of Godzilla vs Kong.
That'd be
Borenstein
cool.
also expressed interest in seeing legendary produce a film with minimal human characters, stating, "I think it's possible. It's very ambitious. I think ambitious in that in a Mad Max Fury Road way. I think it's totally possible to do that with absolutely minimum human amount of human characters and really characterize the creatures." Which is,
Like, don't do that. Don't give me hope.
I mean, that was this year, man. So that obviously it's still very much on the table.
That'd be cool. I really hope there is more. And to see like Space Godzilla or you know just anything else out of that, that'd be pretty fucking fun. They're
Godzilla
fun
Earth.
movies. Nah, not that. Not that. Not that.
I mean, we got like what 50 monsters to work with. We know that
Yeah,
Rodan.
there's a shit ton of movies. Shit
I
ton of
think
monsters.
Rodan's dead. I think.
Rodan was. They never saw Rodan die. It could just be in a volcano somewhere.
No, it was there, and at the end of part two, he was on top of the
The
volcano bowing.
Yeah, he bowed. We never watched. We never saw him die though.
He bent the knee.
He
Well,
bent the
let's see. Hold
knee.
on. I'm gonna do this real quick just to verify because
He might be dead.
I really did like
Anyway,
Rodan.
how far along have we gone?
Fate and
We're just past an hour.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we did a pretty good one. Is there anything else we want to talk about? Any games?
About?
Anyone playing anything? Val?
Um, have I've been playing Alan Wake, just the first section of it, and then Jurassic Park
Mhm.
Evolution or whatever, the one that just came out. I've been playing that with Ring, but I've been mostly focusing on Animal Crossing
Fuck
because
yeah!
I can't stop. I
Fuck
don't have
yeah!
a problem, but I guys, I'm so excited. I finally got my latest project, the one I've been telling y'all about. It's finally
mhm.
done. I got the light set up. I got it how I want it to look. And
Oh yeah!
I'm now working on I have 2 projects left that I want to do. So I'm starting to work on both of them.
Mhm.
And then I think maybe I'll be ready to do my island reveal. But I've just been kind of like
I can't wait.
sprucing up my island.
Can't wait. Can't wait for all this more Animal Crossing content for this channel.
I think it'll be worth it. Oh,
It's gonna be
and
great.
so with my job, one of my coworkers, like, because I've been in with my new job for about a month now, but I was finally able to get into the office because we have to go through COVID stuff, whatever. So I was finally able to get into the office, and one of my coworkers had I have a couple mugs. Like if you watch my videos, you'll see that I have some Animal Crossing merch, and the guys already know. But I had a canister that was Animal Crossing, and not only did my coworker stop me, but my my boss, one of my bosses did. So, like, you like Animal Crossing? I was like, yes, I'm obsessed. And so my coworker, she like kind of casually just hands me her phone number, and I'm like, I look at her like, what is this? She's like, oh, I didn't write down my friend code for the Switch, so can you text me and we can like go to each other's islands on Animal Crossing? So I unintentionally got a new buddy that plays Animal Crossing with, so I thought that was really awesome,
It's great.
uh and I'm just besides you guys, like I don't know anybody else who really plays
Yeah.
Animal Crossing like outside of my gaming buddies. So just her like, yeah, here, text me so we can play. Like, okay, cool.
That's fantastic. I love this game still bringing people together.
Yeah, she's really sweet too. But I got one of my early Christmas gifts. Yes, I know it's November, but it was just something that it's you know you have to get something before it sells out because
Yeah,
you
like
never you
Animal
don't.
Crossing amiibo cards because you can't find those motherfuckers anywhere. Anyway,
So
sorry.
part of my Christmas gift, it was a coffee mug that came with a keychain and a coaster of Animal Crossing. So my coffee mug has Isabel, Tom Nook, Timmy and Tommy, and Mabel. Did you realize Mabel's a sassy little hedgehog?
Mabel? Yeah.
Oh
Sable's the
my,
sweet one.
yeah, because like Sable was telling me about. Um,
I can hear Obs checking out.
I'm
I
sorry.
can visually hear him. I can hear him through the Discord.
I'll just make this real quick because I
No,
was
go
playing the
No,
ahead,
no,
other
it's
day.
fine. It's fine. Continue. I just know he like Ob just doesn't give a shit about Animal Crossing.
So I got that, and the coffee mug's amazing. I haven't used it yet, but I was in the Mabel sisters, Mabel shop or whatever. I can't think of it right now because I'm getting tired. But
Yeah.
I go to talk to Sable, and Sable's telling me about this new design she came with, or she said some. I didn't fully catch the conversations because like I was just trying to like exit out so to finish what I was doing. So she had mentioned something about a product she was designing or trying to offer, and here comes Mabel just like, hey, the only business that's gonna happen in my shop is through me. And I was like, damn, you sassy little hedgehog. Like, your sister's over here designing and making a product, and you're take. She was just rude. I was like, mm-mm. I didn't look at her the same way. Poor Sable. I would have whipped Mabel that
Fun.
yelling
That's
at her
fun.
like that little. Oh,
I
yeah,
feel like I missed a lot of dialogue because I kind of just run through it. Like sometimes I'll read it, and sometimes I'm like, all right, come on,
well,
give
'cause
me the fucking item.
most of the time when I talk to Sable, it's like, oh, I made a new pattern. Here you go. But
Yeah.
so that's why
Oh
I
man,
was
you're
like,
still in the early stages of Sable, and she's actually a
yeah.
game mechanic.
Oh, I think she's when she did that prompt, that was the first time I ever received it, and
Yeah,
now
yeah,
she's back to.
you gotta keep talking to her. I think you still get some stuff.
Yeah, I talk to her every time I get into like one of the first things I do is go check out my shops, go talk to stable, and then go harvest my island and sell and build and stuff. So
Yeah,
um but now that I have Brewster unlocked, tomorrow I'm going to go buy some coffee, and then, well, not tomorrow, I don't know, whenever I play again, I'm gonna
yeah,
go buy some coffee and possibly start work, because the
nice.
expansion and stuff.
Val, did you get my message
Uh,
on Animal Crossing?
wait, which?
It's like the gates are open.
Oh, yeah. What my gates have been open. Do you want to come over?
I mean, I was like, you come over and look at my things. There's
Oh.
a thing I want to know if you want, and that. All right, we're getting off the podcast.
sounds
Anyway, I'm sorry.
interesting. Yes, if
There's like,
you're making your
yeah,
pre-game
yeah.
plans, no,
Sorry,
we
sorry.
do that off the pod. But
Yeah,
yes,
sorry. I'm trying not to fucking
yeah,
make this a thing.
I was
Anyway,
laying down to everything. But yes,
yeah,
someone see us out or wrap this up.
So thank you everyone for joining us with this podcast of this long movie detailed podcast. I am your hostess with the mostest, Valkyrie Grinder, and joining us this evening is Obsolete 2003,
Yo,
the Nickolas Zombie,
that's a me.
and last but not least, Ringleader 064.
Gracias, gracias.
And y'all take care and have a safe weekend.
yes, settle down.
Peace.